Hello, you? Can you listen to me? Okay, okay. Are there any problems? Any problems? Okay. So, do we have new people here? Do we have new people here? Okay. Oh, Mariam is new. Okay. Welcome, Mariam. So you're joining us for the last two lessons, but anyway, we do welcome you into our group. And let's start our lesson. So for today, we are going to learn the difference between present perfect versus past simple. And as you remember, the last lesson, it was about present perfect, right? Do you have any questions about present perfect? Any questions about present perfect? Okay, so everything was clear for you, right? So let's see how you will differentiate between present perfect and also between past simple. Okay, we'll start our lesson. Okay. As you remember, the present perfect shows an action or a state which happened at an unstated time in the past. We don't exactly know when, but the result is definitely there. For example, I have bought a new bicycle. That's like, I don't say when. I bought it yesterday, I bought it 2 weeks ago. When did I buy it? Tell me some sentences in present perfect. What have you done today? What have you done today? Okay, guys, what have you done today? Can you write here? What have you done today? I mean, unfortunately, I don't see what have you done today. Okay, so please write what have you done. Do you get my instructions, guys? Because it seems that we are in miscommunication. For example, I have done exercises. Okay, I have gone to work. Okay. Others? Others? Okay, I won't wait for so long, but I want people to be active. If you're not active, then why, I mean, like, if you're not active in language learning, guys, I need to see your messages here. Georgia, մի քիչ ակտիվ եղեք, որովհետև մի քանի հոգու եմ մենակ չաթում տեսնում, երբ որ պատասխանում են հարցերին։ Շատ կարևոր է, որ ես ձեզ տեսնեմ, երբ որ դուք պատասխանում եք ինձ։ Okay, I have spoken by phone. Good. Okay. I think there is a problem with internet. Okay. When we use present perfect, we use it for actions and states which began in the past and continue up to the present. As you remember, it was for 4. I have been a teacher for 2 years. I can say I have been a teacher for more than 10 years. Oops, 10 years. What have you done for this? What have you done? What have you done? I have lived here for 5 years. Good. Okay. Some more? Can you please put? I've studied for 4 years. Very good. Okay. So it's a period where the period is much more important. Okay. And the time expressions used with present perfect. I want you to really think about these words, and whenever you see them, there is possibility that it is present perfect. Just, ever, never, already, yet, always, how long, so far, for, since, recently, and etc., which will be more. For example, you can say, usually these are the most used. Always is a little bit for present simple, for present continuous, and also for present perfect. For example, with always, I can say, I have always wanted to be in Taiwan. What have you all? Why it's like have? Okay. What have you always wanted to do or to be? What have you always wanted to do or to be? I want you to say like, I have always wanted, or I have always dreamed, or I have always. I am waiting. Okay, am I waiting for some? Okay, Isabella seems to have written. I've always dreamed. Isabella, it will be dreamed. Okay, good. Okay, I've always dreamed to have machine. What machine? Car, you mean? Okay, I've always wanted to learn world history. Very good. Andranik, very good. Okay. Annie, you meant car? Did you mean car? Because machine can be like sarkavurum. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. Ah, okay, time machine you mean. Very good. Very interesting. Now, I have a problem with internet. Okay. Past simple, it's an action or state which finished at exact time in the past. It can be yesterday, it can be 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 hours ago. Exactly, we know when this happened. Arthur, we do welcome you, and I want you to be very active, okay? So, for example, you remember, the last time it was, I have bought this bicycle. But now, I bought this bicycle 5 years ago. Exactly, I know, 5 years ago, it's exact time. Past simple is quite easy. Now let's see how we can compare them with present perfect. So I was a student 14 years ago. Now he is not a student, it's finished. Whenever you study English and you go and they tell you that this is Armenian Vagakatar, El-Atel, you say, no, it's not Armenian, it's exactly the opposite. It's not Armenian Vagakatar, okay? Time expressions used with the past. Yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, ago, then, when, in year, in months. For example, I saw my friend from USA in May. That's exactly the time. Okay? Now, if we pass, and if we know, so once more, present perfect, it's an action that shows something that started in the past. We don't know usually when, but the result or this change we can see. Good, Mariam, yes. You can say, I finished my work yesterday. Perfect. I would use perfect, Arthur, because basically perfect, it's British, perfect is American, so it doesn't really matter which one you would use. So, for past simple, you would put definitely when you exactly know when this happened, and it's definitely finished action. This happened and that's it. Present perfect, we don't know it's finished. Maybe it can happen again now. For example, for this morning, as you remember, I can say, I have drunk 2 cups of coffee today. It means maybe I will drink more coffee. Now, I want you to do this practice. Let's see which word you would put here. I want to give you 1 minute. It's interesting, guys. Very good. Very good. Perfect. I see that there is more movement right now. I haven't tidied my room yet. We went to the cinema yet. Helen has already had her breakfast. The children have never been to Italy. I didn't play football last weekend. I sent you an email 2 days ago, but you haven't replied. Billy took a test 3 days ago. Tonya has sent 20 invitations so far. 8, be very careful. Why? Because we have has sent. So with present perfect, we cannot use yesterday. We cannot use yesterday. It was present perfect. So it's present perfect. We use so far. Okay. Any questions for this? Do you have questions? Okay, good. Good, very good. So you all understood this part. Great. It's extremely important, guys. Oh, Annie, please write your question while I explain. So whenever you study any language and you study one tense, for example, only present simple is okay, but you always need to compare it with other tenses. For example, how can you understand the difference between present simple, present continuous, or between present perfect, past simple, or between past simple, past perfect? So it's extremely important always when you study one tense, compare it with other close tense. I'm waiting for your questions. Annie, number one, has already had her breakfast because only for one simple reason, Annie, because yet always goes to the end. So if we put yet here, it should be in the end. Helen has already had her breakfast yet, but even here it's not possible because yet will be in questions and in negatives. And this is positive statement. Okay? So yet, always, there are two reasons. Yet goes to the end of the sentence, and yet is used only in questions and negatives. Okay. Arthur, yes, used to is past simple. It's considered to be past simple structure. It shows past simple. Okay? Any questions? Any more questions? No more questions. Okay. Now I'm moving. Another practice for you. Now let's put yet, ago, ever, last night, for, or since in these sentences. Okay? Another 1 minute for you. We'll have a lot of practice today for you to see the difference between past simple and present perfect. Okay, great. So my father went to Spain 2 days ago. He has known her since 2001. She hasn't finished her work yet. Have you ever seen an elephant? We went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. He has lived in Madrid for 10 years. Questions? Any questions for you? Okay, good. Very good. Okay, great. Now one more for you. This one. You have to decide which verb will go into these sentences. Okay? One more for you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Very good. Now let me once more go through it. I bought a new dress yesterday. She has not eaten anything since 9 o'clock this morning. He didn't go to school last week. He was ill. I have never eaten such a delicious cake. Did you call me last night? She got married in 2008. Jane has always liked painting. I did not watch TV last night. Oh. Okay, so once more. I bought a new dress yesterday. She has not she has not eaten anything since 9 o'clock this morning. He didn't go to school last week. He was ill. I have never eaten such a delicious cake. Did you call me last night? She got married in 2008. Jane has always liked painting. I did not watch TV last night. Okay? Any questions about this practice? Do you have any questions? Okay. Arthur, I think you are. Yes. So you want a compliment? Here is a compliment. You're a good student. 7, Andranik. Jane has always liked painting. Why? Because always you don't use such like I always like this. You don't use this kind of thing. You can use I like this. But with always like or want, I would put definitely present perfect. So you can say, I have always wanted, for example, to be in Italy. Or I have always liked ice cream. So with like, especially want, like, I would definitely put present perfect. I would not exactly put them in present simple. With always. I don't say, I always want ice cream. You can say, I have always wanted to eat ice cream in the evening, which means your habit. Okay? Any questions? Okay, good. Some more questions, guys? Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Now a little bit difficult one. Not really difficult, but let's see how you will do it. And again, you have to put the verbs, and the verbs are here, like be, the verbs that are in brackets, you put them either in past simple or present perfect. So let's try. Okay, I see most of you did this choice. Let me once more read for you who I am waiting. So Isabella put, then Aref put, Mariam. Okay. And someone more? Who else? I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for Arsen. I haven't seen you being active. Okay, 10 seconds for you. Okay. Good, Andranik. Very good. More? Okay. Arsen, I hope that you keep with us. Okay. Now, let me read for you. I have been a ski instructor for many years now. I took up the sport when I was at school. I still remember the first time I tried to ski. I slipped on the ice and broke my ankle. Thankfully, I have not had a serious accident since then. Last year, I tried ice skating for the first time. I have slept on the ice rink a couple of times since then, but I have not broken anything. 2 years ago, I took snowboarding lessons. I did not like it because I found it a little dangerous. I have not played ice hockey yet. There is a game tomorrow. I cannot wait to go. So, yes, this lesson is free, Arthur. Now, do you have any questions about this that I just read? Any questions? No. Okay. Okay, good. So you understood. There is one thing that I want you to remember. With such a structure that we use, it is the first time, it is the second time, whatever is that, you basically put present perfect. For example, who you are. For example, for Mariam. Mariam, it is your first time, right? Mariam. Mariam, is this your first time? Yes. Okay, so I can say it is the first time I have seen Mariam here. It is the second time I have had Arsen for my class. Okay? So always remember, when it is the first time, it is the second time, it is the third time. If it is present context, like right now you speak about it, you have to put present perfect. Even if you cannot translate that into Armenian like this. Because in Armenian you will translate առաջին անգամն է ես ձեզ տեսա, երկրորդ անգամն է ես խոսել եմ ձեր հետ, կամ խոսում եմ ձեր հետ։ Բայց անգլերենում այս ստրուկտուրայով մենք օգտագործում ենք present perfect. Լավ? Okay. Now let's move. And it's your favorite part. It's listening part. Are you happy with listening? Okay, let's get ready and listen a woman talking about one place. Let's decide which place is it. Okay? Ready? Are you all ready? Okay, then good luck. Be very careful. We are starting.
Unit 12, Lesson 3, Exercise 2A.
What's the tallest building you've ever seen? The tallest building. Well, let me see. I haven't seen many really tall buildings, but last year I went to New York and I visited the Empire State Building, and I really liked it. I first saw the building from the plane. That was fantastic. It made me think of the film King Kong. Then I visited the building the next day. It's very tall and it's also beautiful, I think. It's different from most tall buildings because, it's made of bricks and has a lot of windows. Other tall buildings are all glass, so it's very different, and that's why I think that it looks beautiful. Anyway, I went to the top of the building in the lift, and the view from the top is wonderful. You can see all of Manhattan in every direction. The yellow taxis look so small, like tiny insects. Well, what else? Oh, yes, I also went up the building at night. That was great. You can see all the lights of New York City below your feet. That was a very special moment for me. So, that's the tallest building I've seen.
Okay. So what is it about? Guys, you caught me in an interesting situation because I could not listen. So I have to trust most of you about what you listened. So Isabella, you say it is about the tallest building. Okay, who agrees with Isabella? Who agrees with Isabella, or the highest? Okay, about New York building. Good. Okay, was it easy one? Do you want to listen it second time or no? Do you want to listen it second time? You mean yes? Oh, it was easy. Okay. Isabella, you don't want. Others? Others? Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Now we move on. I want you to listen and tell me what does she say about it. When she saw the building, the first view of it, she visits to it, and reasons why she likes it. Okay? Ready? Now let's listen it once more.
Unit 12, Lesson 3, Exercise 2A.
What's the tallest building you've ever seen?
The tallest building. Well, let me see. I haven't seen many really tall buildings, but last year I went to New York and I visited the Empire State Building, and I really liked it. I first saw the building from the plane. That was fantastic. It made me think of the film King Kong. Then I visited the building the next day. It's very tall and it's also beautiful, I think. It's different from most tall buildings because, it's made of bricks and has a lot of windows. Other tall buildings are all glass, so it's very different, and that's why I think that it looks beautiful. Anyway, I went to the top of the building in the lift, and the view from the top is wonderful. You can see all of Manhattan in every direction. The yellow taxis look so small, like tiny insects. Well, what else? Oh, yes, I also went up the building at night. That was great. You can see all the lights of New York City below your feet. That was a very special moment for me. So, that's the tallest building I've seen.
Okay. So, when she saw the building, when did she see the building? It was last year, okay. And first view of it? On the plane, okay. And visit to it? Okay, it was a wonderful view. And why she liked it? Why she liked it? Okay, she went there next day, good. But why did she like it? Okay, she saw there a film. Also, it was beautiful both at night and during the day. Okay, very good. Now, we are coming to the end of the lesson, and what I would like you to do, I would like to, who wants to speak now for the others to see the person? Who wants to speak now? Tell me who wants to speak, because other people will see him or her like me. I will have to switch on the person, but I want to give me and other people small introduction about himself or herself. So who is the most brave person here? I am waiting. So it's not only me who can see. I want other people to tell, yes, I want to introduce myself to the whole group. Anyone? No one? Isabella? I think all want to speak. Okay, Andranik, do you want to be the first? Do you want to be the first? Do you want me to switch you? Andranik? Because I want you to take this 1 minute, and I will give different 1 minute to different people, and I want you to speak. So, okay, Andranik, you think about next time. Mariam, how about you? Would you like to speak to all people? Okay, someone else. So we have Arsen here, we have Arif, Isabella. So who wants? Brave people. I also think Ruben can speak. So my questions go to Isabella, Arif, Arsen. Okay, someone skipped. Someone. Isabella, how about you? Can I turn you on? No, okay. No, Mariam, no, I don't want you to know, okay, tomorrow I will speak. Not about that. But when you say, okay, I know enough English and now I can switch on the camera and speak to people. So nobody. Okay, okay. Let's try, because this is 14th lesson and we have 2 more lessons until the end of the course. What I want you to do, let's try for the last 2 lessons. I will turn on different people, and these different people will tell what you think, how was the course, something in English. Okay? Do you agree with me? Okay, so for the next lesson, be ready and say, okay, Lusla can just turn me on and say, okay, what's the question? And I must speak to all my group. Okay, now I think this is, do you have any questions about present perfect, past, or about the other parts? It's Mozart, Arthur. So, any questions? No questions. Okay. Now I think you know the difference between present perfect and how to use present perfect and past simple. Andranik, you missed last lesson, but I think you caught up this and now you understand present perfect and the difference between present perfect and past simple. Okay. So, guys, if you don't have any questions to me, I want you to enjoy your weekend, and I think the weather is really good. So you listened last lesson. Very good, Andran. And enjoy your lesson and the weekend. We will still have 2 more lessons, but the last lesson will be informal lesson. Informal lesson means you will take a cup of coffee, I will take my cup of coffee, and we will have this informal conversation. What did you think about the course? What did you learn for the course? What can you do now with English? Okay? Okay. Thank you for being positive, and thank you for such a good, quick lesson. And I think basically that's it. Arthur, if you still have any questions, go to our web page, Facebook page, which is here, Facebook group, and put your lessons in our Facebook group and questions. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy your weekend.